Guys, we've officially done almost 400 and we're 430, we're almost there, but the time is what time, guys? Let me check the time. 3:48. It's two Subaru boys in a VW Golf 5, the GTI. So we're taking for a road trip, so we're gonna give you honest opinions of the GTI 5, and we want to give advice to the guys that drive GTI 5.
Don't mind the dashboard. It's Christmas.
Christmas lights.
We're in the Christmas mood.
Yeah,
this extra light. We're in the Christmas mood.
But however, how is the fuel consumption? What are we doing? We left Gaborone
with full tank, and we're on quarter tank, but we're driving around 140, 160. I think it's moderate.
It's moderate.
Right now, the full tank still says you can still do 430.
430 kilometers.
So we have already covered 200 so far.
And what's the engine capacity on this thing?
It's a 2 liter. 2 liter.
Engine capacity, all right. And the fuel tank?
I'm not sure how much, but what I know is that I think it's around. You put around 500 for full tank.
500 for full tank.
Yeah.
And with your Subaru, how much do you put?
Almost the same amount, but when we are here, we are running at half.
Half tank with the Subaru.
Yeah, what? Driving the same speed.
Subaru Chaos, no?
Subaru Chaos. This one is user friendly. Like I have so much belief that when we get to France, that will be half tank.
Half tank.
Not less than half tank. I have so much.
And my Alapa guys, we've traveled 200. Let me just say 210, 215, because he had to come from his house. So I'll say 230, 215, 200, around there. We are traveling very well. So this is the GTI. I don't know what model. What year is this? 2006. This way actually where I believe GTI started. I feel like GTI VW made its turning point on this vehicle, because the Golf 4 is not really. It doesn't do it for me, and it was pretty much very slow. This one came out, and this one is around 6.9 to 7.2 seconds and 0 to 100, and this is the first one to have the DSG gearbox, and this is actually the BWA. I don't know what the other one is called, but this one is the BWA.
There's an ASX. I think there are a lot, but the BWA is the one that is recommended for, especially for Japanese.
Japanese, yeah, and it's the most durable one when it comes to if you're exporting. And I'm sure BWA is also the one that we have on the local market. I'm not so sure. It's a disclaimer, but most of there's AXX. I know there's this, but all of them have got, and their power goes from 190 bhp to 240 bhp, and I don't know how much that is in kilowatts, but not knowing, but it is a very good, comfortable car, and this is the turning point of VW. And I hate to say the fact that I'm not a VW fan, but I would acknowledge this car was a hit. Everyone wanted it. Females. This is why Vropa started. Golf 6 came in. You can hear that it's got those pops on the DSG, and it changed how VW did, because they were not really performing very good when they had this vehicle for the Golf 4. You'll find out that almost cars would leave it. The Corollas, this would leave them. But when they introduced this car, that's when they were now looking for the certain sides for the Golf R, which was the 4-wheel drive. So this is pretty much, also this one you can still tune it and still do a lot of, okay, it's a front-wheel drive, but it's still a very good vehicle because most of the time I will not look at this car because of the Subaru, but looking at its own categories, the GTI is very fast and it's a durable car, because I'm looking at comparing around with the ST, which also the ST has got a bigger engine. I look at the All the cars are my living as the hot hatches. Like, and when this one was introduced, was the one of the only hot hatches that was there. Because if I'm not gonna look at if I'm not looking at the Subaru, I'm looking at when I didn't have anything by then. Who had a very hot hatch? Ford Focus, yes, the RS, like I'm saying, the ST.
This one is also reliable.
It's also reliable. It's also reliable. What I don't know is he might tell me the service.
Because I'm over 100 kilometers now.
100,000 on this vehicle.
But I don't know when I'm taking trips.
How about the service? The service kit. If you buy the service kit alone without labor, how is the service kit?
Service kit is compared to my Subaru. The whole year is around 3 something.
Cheaper than Subaru?
For my Subaru, you buy it for around 750. So
and then spark plugs?
Spark plugs are more of the same price.
With the Subaru. And then filters and oil.
Just that this one, I guess, a newer car, so it has a lot of filters.
Yeah.
Aircon filter, it has those other filters, cabin filters, there's a lot of them. But my car only has the one air filter. The cabin filter doesn't even work, it doesn't even use it. But the aircon works fine. But with this one, you need it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much. But these ones are actually better because I can actually know if I don't have air on my wheels.
With the OBD2 in this one. So this one you can scan it and you can tune it on the original ECU.
And when I'm driving, like there's a lot of this good because even the dashboard is more user friendly because it has a lot of like it will show you tire pressure, it will show you there's a tire that has low, like there's a lot that can be talked about this car though.
Yeah, and also what we agree on is this car is comfortable than a Subaru.
Yeah, pretty much.
Comfortable Subaru. So already we have about, so far so good. It does have more points. We haven't been counting, but it does have some more ideal features on it, like the comfort, also the aircon, the climate control in this car. I think it's pretty much Subaru. The climate control you have to, if you're sitting at the back, it doesn't reach to you as fast as this climate control goes around the vehicle. And also I think the silence, the quietness inside it is also, there's no much air on this vehicle coming in, or the wind resistance that you feel. It's not like the same in the Subaru. That's also another point for this vehicle. But yeah, one thing we just noticed is the comfort and the fuel saving. So that's two. So far so good. So Golf 5 buyers, GTIs, that's what you have better than the Subarus for now. So yeah, let's as the journey goes in, guys, we're just 220 kilometers in. We'll keep you guys posted and let's hit it. But I will show you also on the outside when we're outside. But just keep watching and please subscribe if it's the first time, if you're first time to your channel. Shout out, peace. But there's a few things I loved, in fact a lot, than the negatives. The fuel consumption is actually very good, but I'm not gonna say it's very good. I'm gonna dispute with Tepis on that one because we've been driving very slow and I'm below half. And I'm thinking if I was really flying, I'm below half. So I'd say also can agree with
that's not below half, it's almost at half.
Guys, let's see all of us here. Let's see.
It's almost half.
Let's see, just hold on. What's that, guys? You can
it's below, but
be a judge for yourself, guys. We never passed. He drove for 200 and something kilometers, I'm sure, or less, and I drove the rest, and I didn't pass 120. I didn't pass 120. Today I was a very good drive, so I can still dispute this. I feel better for my Subaru if this guy is doing this into Francistown. If my Subaru is to come here of his or get an empty tank here, I'm fine. I'm happy because we're not in sport mood. We're not harassing it. I'm happy with consumption of Subaru. I think it's almost the same because this car obviously is good on the economical side. It's not always gonna punch like the Subaru. The Subaru once you change down, this one doesn't change that. And I was not even, it's automatic, so it's the DSG doing its own self there. But there's a lot. The comfort of this car is very It's very nice, guys. Like, I don't want to lie. I also love the it looks like, it sounds like a downpipe. I just want you guys to hear this. Like, if I do this, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm just trying to avoid police officers because there is trust. You hear that when you change down, like the brrr, brrr, brrr. Like, there is something there for GTI lovers. Like, there is something there. Overall, there's a lot of good things about this car, and I just wanna, I'm still comparing with the Subarus, but there's a lot of good things. I now know why you guys also actually love these cars. There is something good in the GTI. The comfort is lekker, the music, the sound system, everything else. But with the Subaru, there's that thing that's not in this car that the Subaru has. But overall, this car can beat the Subaru on comfort and everything else. But there's that ruggedness, that fire. I'm not turning here, the next robot. And this is turning. You were turning here. So basically, I'll tell you, I'll put a verdict when you come through back. But with the fuel consumption, I want to say what tips, because we still have to go wherever in front. I will try and say, let's see how good it is. But now I'm just gonna do a few calculations, and also show you guys around. But we just arrived, so see you guys right now. But GTI, thumbs up. Thumbs up. This was the evaluation. This is how the Golf R came to be, and I'm impressed with what we have on this GTI 5, which means the 6 and 7 were perfection of this. But this is the 2 liter. So on the Golf, on the GTI, I think, yeah, all of them are 2 liters. I think the Polos are the ones with the 1.8. All of them are 2 liters. But yeah, let's meet guys on the other side also when we are about to grab something to eat and stuff like that. But see you guys in a few. Welcome back, guys, to another stage. And now this is the part where you're gonna have to bear with me with the wheel. So this is a typical Botswana village. It's called Tati Siding. About 400 kilometers northeast west, but 400 kilometers from Gaborone towards the Zim side, which is the Zimbabwean side. That's, I think, about 150 or something kilometers from the Zim side. But however, this is what we're testing today, which is the GTI. So I'm gonna try to stop. So we're just trying to get something to eat before we stop here, before we go into Francis town. But this is the GTI, this is the Golf 5. As you can see, the only difference with this car, with the normal GTI that is local, is this. That is how the number plate sits on this one, because I think the ones that you get in South Africa or at VW, McCarthy, or anywhere else in which is a VW shop, has a straight line. But basically, power-wise, the difficulty basically it's one and the same thing. Even the rims, as you can see, this is actually an import from Japan. As you can see, I'm just going to go around. There's really nothing different, and if you have to replace parts on here, the same. You just need the VIN number, the chassis number if it's in Botswana, and you call it the VIN number in South Africa. I don't know what you call it when you're in Zambia or if in Zimbabwe, but then the GTI. So that's pretty much the same thing that you would order. So when people say this is a fong, that is basically. So basically, guys, okay, they just wanted I'm taking a video, so like I'm saying, it's a village, so you gotta have to bear with me. So what I was saying is, when people say they're Hong Kongs from Japan, or they are Chinese things, or they are whatever it is, the only difference is those cars are actually made for the JDM for Singapore, and they're actually the same cars with here. But just because they want to sell, or South Africa, or the car manufacturer doesn't want to sell these cars to the normal dealership, to the normal people, South Africa would make a loss if they would allow imports to come and be sold, and you guys buy them. They need to be actually a total loss for them, because these cars actually in Japan they use them, then people sell them, then they've got an excess market to sell them overseas. So this is what you call, and then that's when you find the cars that we use, the Subarus, the JDMs. Some of them are cars that are are produced before they are manufactured here, because they used to, like for example, if you look at what you call the jazz, if you're in South Africa, when it started in South Africa, it started off as a jazz, but it was already been introduced into the Japanese market, which was called the Honda Fit. So it's not really the difference. The parts are there, but also there are some models that are just not there on the floors of the dealership. But like basically things like these cars are pretty much the same, and I would say I'm impressed by this vehicle. Like as you can see, this is the Golf 5. But yeah, I will show you the rest of Botswana, where I'm going to travel to. But this is just a typical village, as you guys can see. There's not much, and it's a hot place. But yeah, thank you guys for now. I'll catch you now. Let me just get something to eat in the shop, in the village. I'm actually not wearing shoes. Okay, do I see my feet? Yes, I'm actually wearing white socks. But yeah, see you now. GTI. Yeah? This is still the same GTI with the sunroof. That's nice. This is ours. Oh, I'm now the driver. Automatically I become the driver because it's food time. Food time is eat time. So guys, we have successfully tested, that's the GTI, the X Japan, the BWA. That was just, we've traveled for over 800 kilometers. There she is, look how smart she is. But however, I just wanted to show you guys on the this is a Tropic of Capricorn, which is actually, I don't know if I should read this for you, but I know the Tropic of Capricorn is some sort of place whereby the sun comes and, but you see it's actually, just Google Tropic of Capricorn, guys. I'm not really technical about this stuff, but I'm not gonna read this. But you can see there are a lot of Paraguay, Namibia, stuff like that. But apparently the sun, once a year, this actually shows the credits of whoever did this. But once in a year, this point on the Tropic of Capricorn, which is the most southern latitude reached by the sun, here the sun will be at the zenith each year on Midsummer Day, at midday local apparent time, which is on the 22nd of December, which is about a few days to coming in right now. At approximately 12 minutes past 12 o'clock noon, at the above time, the sun will shine directly down the tube above this. So this is the tube. So I'm sure people must climb up here and see, or something like that. So this tube will have, and then maybe the sun will be here. I don't know how this works, but that's basically how it is. This is the Tropic of Capricorn. It's actually in Botswana. So that's what I just wanted to tell you guys. I don't know what, but yeah, that is also with me trying to finish off the vlog, because we've already done almost I think we've left about 150 kilometers to reach Gaborone. We went to Francistown and back, which is about 800 kilometers just to test the car, as you can see. But she's moving very fine. And funny enough, as I speak now, we put fuel. Going there, the fuel, I don't know how the fuel consumption was, but we put one tank. We got there and it was just above quarter tank. But now we're back. And funny enough, I'll just show you where she is. But yeah, this is the GTI, guys, where Golf changed its game. This is the game time where Golf changed its own thing. As you can see, there it is. So my bad, guys, for the bad. But so ever since we started, if you look, I'm just gonna try and show you see, just above half full tank, and we've traveled. We're left with about 150. So I'm astonished, guys. I'm astonished by this vehicle. I'm astonished. Look at it. There we go down, and the tank. But yeah, look at that. We've traveled over almost. We're going towards 800. That bus was in front of us. I don't know if you guys can see that. Was it behind? It's the bus I spoke about earlier on. But look at that. So guys, I am gonna see you guys when we get to Gaps. VW is VW. They did a very good job on this game-changing thing. But we'll see you guys when we meet in Gaps. Mr. Chapis, GTI or Subaru? Huh? With what has happened, which one is yours? GTI or Subaru? Which one would you pick?
Depends on what.
On power. Which one is your ultimate car? GTI or Subaru? Subaru it is, guys. Let me give him back the keys. Subaru it is. Let's go, guys.